Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are going to be ranking the new rift in Dead by Daylight, the Anguish rift. And yeah, this rift is coming in with some awesome skins, especially for the killer side. Survivor side's not so much, but still good. But yeah, you know, just not as good as the killer side. Anyway, let's delve straight into this. Up first we have Toledo with the Timeout skin, and yeah, I like this skin quite a lot. It's unique, definitely, especially to Toledo. I don't think there's many other cosmetics like that. I like the hybrid, and yeah, you know, it's alright. I think it's pretty cool. It's just not better than the ones coming out, which is the reason it's rated oh so low. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Next up, we have Media Hype for Yunjin, and yeah, this just seems like another unique skin for Yunjin. I don't see very many like this. And yeah, you know, I like the way it looks. The eyes especially. A lot of the survivors have these like colored eyes now, like the whole thing, and it just looks so cool. But yeah, you know, this one definitely seems sick. I'd run it. Next up is Conqueror Doom for Trapper, and it is actually a pretty cool skin. So unfortunately, it is a recolor of his Cyclops skin, and they did change the cosmetic piece for his mask just a bit. But like, if you ignore that, it is still such a cool skin. And this is on the free track, so you know, you don't even need the rift to get this. It's yeah, it's pretty cool in my opinion, and I do love the purple overtones of his eyes and shit like that. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, next up we have all-time frontman for David, and it is, in my opinion, the best David cosmetic. That hair on the back of his head, like what the I want that in real life. I don't actually, but you know, it's fucking hilarious, and I think it's great. But yeah, definitely a good skin. I love the torso piece and the head pieces, especially. Hands aren't super special, it's just a snake on them, but yeah, you know, still cool. Anyway, let's move on. Next up is Jake's Out of Place outfit, and I think this one's also really cool. Jake just looks good with purple undertones, and his eyes again are just like another one of the survivors' eyes that are just fully gone in one color. This time it's absolved into purple, and yeah, honestly it just looks great. I like it, and I am going to be running. Alright, next up we have Let Loose for Renato. Now this is a skin that, like, I don't know how to put it. Like, I enjoy the aesthetic of the skin, and I think it looks cool, but like, it feels like it's missing something as well. Either way, it's like not a bad skin, and I wouldn't be necessarily too bad, like upset to see it in game, obviously. But yeah, you know, it just feels like it's missing something. But it also looks good. It's really hard to explain. Anyway, maybe it just doesn't fit Renato. That might be it. It might just be that it doesn't fit him. Either way, let's continue. Alright, next up we have the Murderous Soul for the Legion, and this is like a decent cosmetic. I'm pretty sure there's a recolor of one in the shop, but even then, like, it is still cool as fuck in my opinion. Like, look at that. It's a sick skin. It's very cool. And this is another free track skin. So yeah, you know, no reason to be mad about this. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, I like it. It looks pretty sick. The glowing eyes definitely make some type of impression, and yeah, I think the knife is also pretty cool too. So yeah, let's move on. I knew Jeff was going to be part of this rift when I saw the name of it and then some of the cosmetics, so yeah, play along for Jeff. Very awesome. I love the spike braces, I love the fucking, like, whole ass face ordeal going on there. Another makeup skin for Jeff, and yeah, you know, it is cool. I also love the wolf shirt. Just, it has that cool sort of aesthetic. It's probably one of the better survivor skins in the rift anyway. So yeah, let's continue. Next up is a Rogue Creature skin for Hag, and I really like the color scheme on this one, and like the accessibility bits, like the hat and the randomly long elbow. I think this is awesome. Oh, one more thing to note, this is part of the free track, so you guys can thank Behavior for actually just giving this away. So yeah, it's pretty sick, and I wouldn't be mad if I ever saw it in game or if I had to run it. Alright, let's go on to the next one now. Veneer. This skin isn't too flashy, but in my opinion, it's very clean in the sense of like the eyes fit really well, and it's a really cool like little jersey thing, and it matches super well with the like pants as well. And the color scheme I like. Just yeah, I don't know. Something about it makes it look really clean and nice, and like a good skin to run. A good vibe skin. Next up we have Break Loose for Jane, and yeah, you know, I think this skin's really cool. It's supposed to be sort of like the prized possession of the rift, and it does a good job of filling that role. The tentacly floating ghost face style little ribbons at the back are really cool, and for some reason when you see them through an aura, they are blue instead of the casual yellow, but you know, it's still cool. I think it's one of the coolest skins that we've seen come to the rifts, minus the Mythic. Mythic Rift will always be better than any other rift at the moment. But yeah, you know, this is still a really cool skin. So yeah, let's continue. Next up here we have Dark Apostate for the Plague, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I'm not 100% sure. This is one of the coolest skins I've seen in a little while. Basically, Plague looks fucking awesome. First off, covered in chains, all the fun shit, and secondly, you may see me turning her character left to right. That's because her sensor no longer releases just little bits of smoke, but instead tiny skulls too, and it just looks really, really cool. In the first person, the skin is awesome. I did play a match with it. It has a giant, his left hand has, sorry, her left hand, fucking dick. Her left hand has huge, like, claws on the end of him, like Lady Dimitrescu type shit. And, yeah, honestly, the skin is just fun to use. So, I recommend it. I think it's cool, and I hope to see more of them in the fog. Next up, we have Vanquished Destroyer for the Night. And that is an awesome skin. Might I just say those meat hooks on the shoulder are fucking ruthless. I love the sword. It's got a bunch of little, what are those, nails, I assume? Or just sharpened pieces of splintered steel, I guess. Either way, the fucking mask all the way down to like the exposed chest just makes it so fucking cool. And yeah, we're in the top 3 now, including this one, so these are the good skins. Alrighty, let's continue. Second best skin is going to belong to Huntress with Break the Cage. So, a story for this skin is she was captured and people did this to her. Very sad story, very awesome skin. From the glowing chains to the molded axe, it is just a very sick skin. The mask itself being like an Iron Maiden-esque sort of trap is also just so fucking cool. But yeah, you know, so much blood, so many cool glowy bits, and it is the end skin of the Rift, but it is not my favorite at the moment. So yeah, let's move on to our favorite one, my favorite one. The number 1 skin is going to belong to the Blight with Past Resurgence. Now, in my opinion, this is just one of the fucking, how do I even put this? Like, it's just such a cool skin. Blight is all of a sudden swole as fuck. He's wearing like ancient-esque armor, and like it's just different and so cool in my opinion. I don't know why. I prefer this one over the Huntress one. The Huntress one and the Night one were all very close. Like the Huntress one, Blight, and Night were all the closest out of all of them. And yeah, like fucking that Blight skin is just so fucking cool, and I'm excited to run it. Alrighty, so there's some honorable mention for like just the whole Rift thing is that they changed the end of the Rift. So now in Deep Rift it is no longer blue, it is now red, which is something personally I've been waiting for because red is just the elite color. Anyway, that is also a personal opinion, don't attack me. Alright, and yeah, with all these red skins and shit, I'm super excited. And yeah, I really want to get to the fucking Deep Rift. So, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, smash the like button, you know, all that basic stuff. I'm here pretty regularly and I will upload as often as I can. And I love doing it, so I'd love to have you on the journey too. Alrighty. Don't forget to, you know, come join my Discord if you feel like it. There's a link in the description. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.